Hi, Dr. Patty Giuliano with the League of Chiropractic Women. I want to talk to you about philosophy. What is philosophy? What is philosophy of chiropractic? How do we apply that into our lives and into our practice? It's not a subject that we study and then get graded on and say, okay, I've check mark, I've completed that. It's actually a way of living, a way of thinking, a way of answering questions in our life about the decisions that we have to make. So when it comes to being a mother and being a chiropractor, I take the philosophy and I apply it in a way that is empowering to myself and to those around me. So how do I do that? So the chiropractic philosophy is really based on the 33 principles that are given to us in Stevenson's textbook. And the major premise is the first thing that we study, that there is a universal intelligence in all things that gives to all things all of its properties, all of its actions, and maintains it in existence. Okay, what does that mean? It means that the universe is ordered. It's in order. It's organized. There is an innate intelligence. So we deduce down from universal intelligence. If there is a universal intelligence, so what is that intelligence that's in living things? We call it the innate intelligence. And that innate intelligence gives all of the properties and actions to living things and allows them to be maintained in existence. So how do we take that and how do we apply that? So when my children were little and they would have a symptom, I would explain it to them in a way that they were empowered and not thinking that the symptom was a bad thing and that their body was doing something stupid. Like when my daughter Katie ate 3 buckets of blackberries on her way to school, and she got to school. I turned around and drove home and got a call, and the teacher said, "Your daughter is sick." And Katie had vomited when she went to school. And I said, "No, she's not sick. She's just her body's getting rid of all of the blackberries because she ate too many." So when Katie came home, I got to explain that to her. "Katie, you have a very smart body. You have a strong body. You have a healthy body. Your body knows how to heal you. And your body said you have too many blackberries. So the next time, don't eat so many blackberries. Listen to your body." Or when our kids had any kind of symptoms, ear infections. And, so what is an ear infection? It's pooling of fluid in the ears. It's an allergic reaction. Usually when they're teething, their teeth are coming through the bones and you've got little bone splinters going into your bloodstream. It creates a reaction in the body. The body has to adapt to that. And what does it do? It creates a lot of mucus and inflammation. Rightly so. And to explain to my children, you have a strong body, you have a smart body. You have a healthy body. Your body knows how to heal you. Your body will heal you. It may take a couple days and your body will get rid of anything it doesn't want in there. So to look at symptoms and to make sense of them for people is really an important thing within the realm of our philosophy as chiropractors. No other doctors do that. They tell people they're dumb and stupid and their body's doing wrong things, when in actuality, you can explain most symptoms in a very different way, in a positive way. Do we like them? No, we don't always like the symptoms that we feel. Do we like hay fever symptoms when the body creates mucus because there's stuff in the air that we're breathing and our body doesn't want it in there? It'll do whatever it can to block it from getting deeper to our lungs, and it'll do whatever it can to get rid of it. So it's not dumb and stupid. It's actually really smart. And to take an antihistamine, well, I'm not an anti-drug per se, but does it make sense to take something that's going to block your body, the wisdom and the genius in your body, from doing what it needs to do for your survival? Granted, we all draw our line in a very different place. And I tend to draw my line way far out. I don't impose that on other people, except my children. And they're grown adults and they get to choose where their line is also. So, in your life, in your practice, in whatever your profession may be, look to finding ways to empower the body, empower it, and empower other people that they got a strong body, they got a healthy body, their body knows how to heal them. And what they need to do is whatever they can to make sure that nothing interferes with their body doing its best possible work for them. So, how do you do that? What can interfere? Well, as chiropractors, interferences happen to our nerve system, the central nerve system. It could be to parts of the brain. People have strokes. People have head injuries, and it affects the rest of their body because there's a deep connection from our brain to our body. So to keep the brain, the spinal cord, and all the nerves as they come out from our spine, to keep them as healthy as possible by keeping our spine as healthy as possible. And to look at other aspects of our life, like the foods we eat. Are we eating foods that are contributing to our life, or are they interfering with our life? If they're interfering, remove the ones that are interfering or do less of them, and you will be better off. The thoughts that we think or the information that we allow to come into our mind, remove those that are interfering with you having the greatest, most fantastic life as possible. And you know what? Life isn't always perfect. And being depressed doesn't mean that your body is sick. We're allowed ups and downs. We're allowed to have the highs and the lows. It's just when we stay in any one of those places that it's just not normal. And movement and sleep, those are things that can be interfered with. Find the interferences and remove them. And every day, look for ways that you can remove interferences that may be coming at you or coming at your children, so that you can allow them to lead the most magnificent life that they were meant to lead. Because we do come in with a blueprint, and our bodies are self-regulating, self-healing, and we just can't mess around with that. And we do our best. And it's not always perfect, but just keep on keeping on, looking in the right direction to always do something to remove interferences. This is Dr. Patty Giuliano with the League of Chiropractic Women.